two best players in New York City proper on, I think, every consecutive, not every ranking, but a lot of them, and I think including the current one. So like DeBuzz, Mr. E, those guys, they're from Long Island, so they don't count toward the 5 boroughs. These two have exchanged periods of dominance over Xeno locals. I think the most recent one was performed by Venia. He had just like in late winter, or rather late 2019, just an insane run through like a bunch of weeks in a row at Xeno. And then Jen, especially toward the earlier part of the game, this guy was unstoppable in those parts. So now it's good to see them fighting against each other in the modern day. Sadly, it's not Wi-Fi, but hopefully the fact that they're only like 15 miles apart in real life is going to help that.
Yeah, in all honesty, like it's like the whole Wi-Fi, like you said, we're still in for a treat of a match. I think this is going to be to watch as they normally are. It's always going to be like fast-paced, high-octane matches going on here because, like, yes, the ability to just like wall you out, chooses not play the aggressive game. But that's not what Jen's going to do here.
And same goes for Venia, man. The dude is literally everywhere at once. It seems like the meme is that he hates pressing shield because you can't move when you're in your shield.
Yeah, like why would you? I slow down. I push R. I'm never going to do that.
I think the tri-state style is just very movement-oriented. Like, a lot of the players that I've encountered over the years, and like even the way that I play, I know is definitely like movement-oriented, and I feel like I play like a tri-state player too. So keep schmoovin', boys. Keep schmoovin'.
Keep schmoovin', indeed. But here we go. First stock for both players already at high percentage while they try to like feel each other out here. I like that coverage. Was hoping that Venia was going to jump out of that shield. And Venia just respecting it. Didn't even try to go for a punish afterwards. He just wanted to make sure that he survived.
Yeah, it's sometimes really good to just hedge your bets. Don't worry about hitting your opponent. Just worry about not getting hit. Win the next neutral exchange. And both these guys, man, just like tit for tat over and over again. So close between them. And I think that perfectly encapsulates the storyline between them.
And definitely I cannot believe how many times we've seen them hit each other. But I thought they were going to die, and they're still alive.
Yeah, these guys... I think the most recent tournament they played at in real life, if they hadn't met at a Xeno afterward, is Let's Make Big Moves and went to Game 5 last hit. Ended with, I think, like an accidental taunt from Venia, and then Jen didn't hit him for it on purpose, and then they ended the set. It was something crazy like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, just a lot of respect between these guys for each other. They're rivals, they're like, co-reps of New York City, and it's just good to see that kind of hype. Especially when they meet on the sticks, it's always a really good show.
It's fun that you mentioned they have respect for each other. It is now, but I remember like in the beginning, the rivalry in the beginning,
Yeah, it definitely had its bitter moments. I mean, they're both young guys, fiery personalities. So sometimes that's gonna happen, especially in a competitive sport. But it's a positive, not toxic rivalry. Jesus Christ, that up air is toxic though.
Toxic, bro? Come on.
Palu's up air? Have you seen the hitbox? Go on ultimateframedata.com. Right, I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna post it in the chat.
No.
I'm gonna post it in the chat so they can all see.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. Wow, Jen is on fire right now for sure.
Yeah, even though Venia finally closing out that stock at such an absurdly high percentage, but Venia is really good at racking up the damage, especially at low percent combo king. He can get that damage no matter what your percent is. Like he's gonna get multiple hits off of a singular nair.
Yeah, he can literally combo off that whenever. Strong hit at low percents and weak hit too, and then the weak hit into literally whatever you want. Like sometimes killing you at 70% by the edge, as we saw earlier today.
Landing down with that forward tilt. Ooh, what a trade. And that's going to be something you'll see a lot from Greninja's dash attack, right? Is it has the ability to just cross up your opponent's shield, which can make it very ambiguous of what side you're going to be on.
Yeah, these heavy movement characters, even though there's like body blocking and ultimate, and kind of forget what I was saying, dude. Who needs a cross up when you could poke that down air right through the ledge and eviscerate Greninja? Poor guy, no hitbox on his recovery on the way up. Kind of a sitting duck for that, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, Greninja recover straight up like he did. It's like you said, he's a sitting duck, but that I think trying to do like a mix up, right? Like, because normally he doesn't do that, but I think like just in the spur of the moment, it's like maybe I'll mix up Venia or sorry, mix up Jen by just going for the immediate up B, and Jen was already 2 steps ahead.
All right, he's banning FD and Kalos, so he just wants to take the room away from Venia, right? Like, being that Greninja's such a fast character on the ground, he can cover a lot of spots, infiltrate Palu's space, and also just use his movement evasively too, which is really how Venia plays defense, as we've talked about many times throughout the stream.
Right, and no shock at all, we're going to see Venia go into Town and City for the counter pick stage. Again, honestly, I feel like Venia likes the stage so much because he realizes that people don't ban it against him as much as the other ones, because Greninja thrives so much on stages with a lot of platforms. So it's like, okay, we'll just go to Town City, be the best of both worlds.
Yeah, a lot of room here, short sides too. So I feel like we're just going to see earlier deaths in general, other than vertical, of course, because this has a really high ceiling. But I don't know who that favors, like the boundaries in this matchup, because they both like killing off the top, and they both can choose you off the side. And I just don't think that stage boundaries are necessarily what Venia has in mind for this counter pick. It's probably just the layout.
Yeah, I think he's definitely just a fan of being able to schmoove on this stage. I like that setup right there. Caught him with the shuriken, trying to go for the dash attack right afterwards and pop him up into the air. Wasn't able to find its mark.
Yo, hold up. I thought Jen banned FD, man. What is this?
Yeah, what the heck?
What's going on? Ref!
I don't know. It's Kalos now, but I thought he banned Kalos.
Yeah, oh, dude. This is a scam. Somebody report Jen. Actually, he's in my house. I'll go deal with him. We're going to DQ him after this.
Bro, how much money do I have to give you to go unplug a Switch?
My own Switch. You'll still be able to continue, which is funny. Just keep playing on
Switch technology.
Yo, it's crazy though how you just ban FD and Kalos, and now you got both of them in one, baby. Venia's a genius.
Big brain out here. Mensa.
Mensa Venia. Alright, either way, Venia leading by a pretty considerable amount here. Jen looking for some dirty ledge cancel follow-ups, but it's not going to happen. Venia, he's seen it all, man. New York, land of the Palus. You got Jen, you got Frozen, probably like 35 more Palus.
Utopian Ray.
Utopian Ray, Stock Taker when he wants to. So
Devuz back in the day.
This is not a matchup that Venia is at all starved for experience in.
Yeah. If you live in New York City, you know Palu. Like, that's just how it is.
And I'd say the same for Greninja, but it really is only Venia. Oh, well, and MGW.
MGW, yeah.
They're both really good, but like if you don't play with them regularly, this character is pretty difficult to get hands-on experience against.
Yeah, and then if you don't have the experience, he can easily overwhelm you with his like quick speed.
Yeah, it's funny how some characters work like that, right? Like they're really rare and hard to get experience off against, and they really punish you for that. But either way, man, Jen's Palutena hanging on just fine. He's up a game. Stocks are even. Damage is almost even. And these guys have had so many Game 5 nail-biter sets that if I'm Venia, I'm not sweating it too much. Like, it's probably going to right itself, even out. But Jen looking to push the advantage as much as he can.
Like I said, it's not too much. It's literally just one hit away from easily taking that lead. A lot of cross-ups. Catches him with the Nair. Wasn't able to get the up. To unexpected DI from Venia. You're going to see a lot of back airs and neutral coming out from Jen as well. I mean, it's just so good against the opponent's shield.
Yep, safe on block. It's going to beat whatever buttons they throw at you. Greninja, though, one of the best characters at punishing moves like that. He's got such a good dash attack, propels him really far forward, hits low, so he might not even interact with the shield unless the Palu is like perfect with it. And he's so tiny that you have to delay the back air a lot for it to actually hit him. Kind of similar to like Cloud in Smash 4, or even in this game.
Speaking of delays, I am loving the delay from Venia's up B there. Like him just trying to get onto that ledge. Trying to mix up the timing that Jen can go for that down air, because you have to call out when he commits to that up B. Because you have to prepare yourself, you have to jump, you have to then input the down air. It's not just the down air frames by themselves.
Yeah, it's just like Pikachu, right? Where, you choose two angles that have to be far enough away from each other or whatever. So Venia picking creative ways to get back, either go horizontal first or up first or diagonal both ways,
Yep. The Pokemon Classic. Ooh. Oh, good pickup.
Yeah, Jen just going to close it with back throw. That is, I'd say, the cheesiest thing Palu has, if I'm being honest. Like,
back throw kill?
She doesn't need that. She's good
Bro,
enough.
she
all
does.
right.
She's hurting. She can't kill, bro.
No, you're right, man. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, honestly.
Greninja,
Oh, you're
though,
back.
I mean, he's got a kill throw too, like a kill throw and a half, so I don't feel too bad in this matchup.
Ooh.
Wow,
You saw Shuriken almost pick that kill?
yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Jen's alive right now, but he'll take that, I'm sure. Venia is still scrambling to get the stock off here, just looking for any setup hit, whether it's nair, whether it's dash attack, up tilt. A lot of ways for Greninja to finesse a kill out of this situation, but it's just a matter of getting the setup hit into it first. Because your raw moves, like your raw kill power moves, they're kind of slow and predictable.
Dude, like, my favorite thing about both these players is the way they're able to pick up conversions. Like, the strayest of hits, they're already at the ready. Right there! Like, just like that. They're already at the ready the second they get that first hit confirmed.
The falling bear to down tilt was so good by Venia. That was a really slick way to piece it all together. And now, oh wow, I was going to say, he's almost evened this back up, and honestly, he has. So Jen...
I call that the Greninja stock. Like, when you come in and you just start, like, wailing on them.
Yeah, characters like Greninja, Wolf, all so good at that. They just have like auto 0 to 60, 0 to 50 combos. Oh, Jen, lucky to escape with his life there.
Yeah, that was almost it. Right there, you saw Greninja has the ability to just push you back with the water off of his up B, and that can mess with a lot of players' recoveries.
Venia scheming for the big hits. Wow, so is Jen, though. These guys looking for it all. They want the next hit to be the last of this game.
So again, you saw Jen go over the dash attack, trying to catch the landing on Venia. Both players starting to play a little bit more safer too, as they're nearing the final stocks here with the high percentages, both in the 3 digits.
Oh, Venia, he's looking for that forward air. Oh, and he got the forward throw.
Grab.
Yeah, that's not going to kill, is it? No!
It killed?
I don't know if that's because Town has small sides or if because Jen was holding out to avoid a down throw mix-up. But that forward throw is the second strongest, so I don't know, man. Like, Paulo wasn't that high of a percent. I feel like he could have lived.
That's wild. When he paused there, I was expecting him to go for a forward throw just to push him off stage, but I did not expect it to kill him. And I'm thinking, because there's so many factors at play, right? It could be because the platforms are pretty close. But in all honesty, because there was such a delay from Venia, he might have been trying to mix up his DI.
Yeah, what you got to do in situations like that, like you hold the survival DI. Well, okay, it goes kind of, there's layers to it. If the kill throw is slow, you hold the survival DI, or you hold the combo DI. And if the combo throw is slow, you hold the survival DI. So down throw for Greninja is slower than forward throw. So he should have been holding in and then react to the down throw slower animation to switch to out.
Yeah, it's almost like an option select of sorts.
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's like,
yeah.
not, but you're trying to get multiple things done for yourself at once. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a smart gamble, like hedging your bets on it and knowing when to look for the reaction and when to just like pre-DI.
So now we're going back here, game number 3. Jen going straight back to Town and City, running it back immediately. And again, I think we're going to see the same type of game here, right? Both players just trying to like find that opening when they get that first hit. A lot of damage is going to be coming their way because they're going to get at least an additional hit off of a straight hit.
Yeah, and we're here on Final Destination mode as well. Venia.
Bro, did you see him just run into Jen and avoided all those auto reticles?
He's on a mission, dude. He will not be stopped.
Naruto running right into him like he's going to Area 51. Oh no!
Oh, well, he's got to bust Jen out of there, right?
Yeah,
that's lore,
100%.
dude. That's lore.
That is lore.
Who would have thought that his bitter rival Venia would be the one to Naruto run into Area 51 and bust him out? Poor Jen, dude. He got busted out of Area 51 to just not even be anywhere on it. Just kind of a scam. Yeah, he had an amazing season. Anyway,
we have Jen, here, 118%, already racking up so much damage against Venia in this second stock, and I've seen this happen from Jen time and again, where he'll lose a game, run it back to the exact same stage, and just it becomes a slaughterhouse.
He is one of those players who's kind of fueled by anger, salt a little bit. He's definitely got some emotions going on that can power him up. Not tilting, just getting fired up. And I think that's what we've seen in the earlier part of this game. But Venia is certainly of the same school of thought. You know, like you dunk him the right way, and he's just gonna come back and do it to you 10 times harder.
Yeah, I think it's a case of these guys. They want to win more than they want to not lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, they're just trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
All right, Jen spending a lot of time on this ledge. I mean, since respawning to his second stock, it's been all about Venia. He hasn't really gotten too many good hits in. Oh, and I was going to say, yeah, I think that air dodge is going to run out before the explosive flame does. And sure enough, Venia down to his last stock now. Let's see if there's been some new passion ignited in him, though, to take this one down, bring it to his advantage in Game 3. That way he'll get to control the counter picks if it does go to Game 5. He's doing good so far, man.
Yeah, he's doing good. Fantastic job with the stage control too. Like he's just allowing him not to get too much damage off of him. Even when he gets to the initial grab where Palutena is known to get tons of damage off of it, it's only getting like the one hit.
Yeah, it's certainly become harder for her to get those combos in the wake of that patch. So a mixture of that, Greninja's weird stature, and just Venia's good combo DI from lots of experience against Palu, probably making it harder for Jen to get a lot of the damage he's looking for. Either way, wow, okay, so smart by Venia avoiding that on the way down from Jen. And he kills him. That forward is so strong.
Yeah, I mean...
those slices, man.
Slice and dice. He's got them all. Now we see him sitting at 88%. Venia trying... Look at him. He's so hungry for that dash attack because it's good at catching landings. And at this percentage, it'll turn into like a 60% combo easily.
Ooh, I'm surprised that up air didn't frame trap into the fair. Jen... so close. Wow, was he really looking for a roll there? Venia would be insane to have rolled there.
I think he was looking for a dash attack since he's been doing it so much.
That's
and that would have called it out.
Yeah, or jump. Like, that up smash low key was kind of a genius play, even though it was super risky. Alright. One explosive flame should do it. Forces him into air dodge. No, a little late pressing dash attack. I think Jen could have maybe not ended the game, but put himself in a super strong advantage if he had dash attacked that landing bear from Venia after seeing there was nowhere air dodge. But it doesn't matter. He's still going to clean the game up, advance to a 2-1 lead. Venia staring his winner's bracket life in the face right now. He's got to figure something out, win 2 straight if he wants to advance to winners finals to meet against the Buzz. But for now, it's looking like Jen is on that course. Wonder what he'll do in terms of the stage counter pick to stop him.
I could easily see them just run it back. I can see this entire set besides game number 1 just being on Town and City, you know?
Yeah, I think they are both pretty comfortable on that stage.
And I didn't see them like exit the ring, so I think we're going straight back to it.
That's so funny. This is like one of my least favorite stages in the game. I would avoid playing it as much.
I love Town.
That could kill you, man. Could kill you.
Just don't be on the platforms, man.
I don't know, man. I get killed by that once, or like even put in a position where it could happen, and I'm auto-malding and just shut my brain off. But anyway, it's not about me, man. That's why these guys are on the sticks.
That's right.
Wow, the dash back forward tilt. Can't help but think that was supposed to be a pivot grab from Jen, because if you press grab a little bit late, you'll get F tilt instead. Just
might have been just a misinput.
Yeah, it's not a bad move, but it's one of her worst. Like, it's just a long fall, and it's very slow. So I don't know. Either way, Jen making it work for himself. Venia hanging on, keeping this even. But of course, he needs to be the one setting the pace here if he wants to bring this back and win the set.
See him again, just these landings. It can be really tough against someone that you know so well. But Palutena also has that added, but oh god, he's going off super deep for him. Was hoping for a high recovery. You saw him go all the way up there with that back air.
My man is out for blood. He's got the crosshairs in his eyes.
Well, my favorite thing is that like when they were oh god, he jumped up there to get the forward air. When they were discussing stage bans and stuff, Venia didn't even say anything in the chat. He just he hit start.
Damn, that's so deep. I don't think Jen was gonna switch his band to Town after having just won on it. Yeah, but still, just mashing. I think these guys know. They know the vibes, man.
Yeah, 100%. And if Jen wins this, or sorry, Venia.
This is the type of set that, like, when it occurs in real life, they're not, like, you know, making friendly banter between the games and stuff. They're just, like, all business. Usually on stream, so, like, on opposite sides of the monitors. Not even looking each other in the face.
Yeah.
Not to say that these guys hate each other, because that's definitely gassing it, but...
They have one focus.
business, yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
close for Jen. I feel like if he went for Bear, it actually would have been untechable because of Venia's damage, and it would have been easier to line that up. But no matter, Jen's doing just fine. A little bit of a deficit here. Oh, and he's struggling to lead trap Venia here.
I'm digging the placements of explosive flames from Jen, by the way.
Yeah, they've been on point for sure. I mean, they haven't all been hitting, but he's just throwing them out in pretty smart spots where he's not going to get punished, even by the likes of like, just a simple water shuriken for throwing it out. Uh-oh. Venia with a big chance here. Yeah, Jen overshooting. Going to go right on stage. And Venia was ready for it. Oof. One more of those.
Called out the double jump nair.
Smart by Jen there. You saw how he waited in the aftermath of that that hydro pump just to wait it all out so it didn't interrupt or influence his up B.
Still coming out from Palu, which you said was like one of her worst moves, which I agree with, but it still has his utility, right? It's really good at calling out spot dodges.
Exactly, yeah. It literally like auto beats spot dodge, and Jen using it for that exact purpose after he realized like the Darren wasn't going to true confirm to grab. Really smart stuff here. Oh, up throw, is that enough now?
And back throw 161. He's got to be careful though. He's entering that percentage where a throw will kill.
Dude, I just popped so hard at that. Yeah, that was genius. Oh, and he kills him too. Jen.
Yo, you don't like the stage, Max? You don't like the stage?
No, absolutely not. But that was hype.
Come on, bro.
Oh, and again, yeah, into the bear. Damn, Jen. Making magic happen with these explosive flames. Up throw, still not enough. Oh, wait, what? I don't know.
Might have been.
Jen DI'd that way. There weren't even sparks. I should not have.
Another was that DI mix-up again, maybe?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like he would have been holding left, which would have gotten comboed him. It would have gotten him comboed harder by down throw. So.
It's Sound and City. You're at 170 corner.
There's no way. There's nah. That's a weak ass throw. Yeah, free.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just getting caught a little unaware with some of these DIs. But man, Venia in full control since this has respawned, or since Jen has respawned, and keeps it going. Jen trying to respond aggressively off the stage, but I think that just cost him some valuable time to get back in position. Venia still keeping it rolling. That dash tag, man, you could whiff that and kind of just get away with it sometimes.
I also like the mix-up that he did, right? He did the first dash attack, looked like he was going to do a second one, and instead went for the up tilt instead because he knew he was going to jump out of shield. Oh, did the wind push him out of the range?
Dude, I don't know what I just saw. That is definitely replay material. What just happened? Okay, I don't think the wind pushed him out. I think Venia was, like, Jen already let the forward smash go in the first place.
Yeah.
But then the wind pushed him even further. But he still managed to just hit him. And I think he did dash attack fair to end it. Wow, what the hell was that, man? That was actually insane. Wow, props to Venia, man. Finding that game in the depths. I mean, Jen was killing it, and all of a sudden, we're looking at a game 5. And I wonder if we're going to stay on Town City, man. We could switch up the stages now that it's Jen's counter pick. He knows Venia favors the stage. Did you say anything in chat?
They did. Yeah, they actually did. Jen's going to be going to Battlefield for game number 5, going back to the game he originally won on.
Yeah, I think this stage is really strong for both of them, but against each other, probably a little bit better for Paulo. She's got those nice, easy vertical combos. Greninja does too, but a lot of his drag down up air stuff is going to get interrupted by the fact that there's platforms. Whereas Paulo, she can just do whatever she was going to do in the first place.
That opener could have been a devastating moment, by the way. Like, he called out the double jump, he pushed him off super deep. If he would have called out the teleport with a water pump, like, that could have been the stock.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to, like, hydro pump the teleport recoveries properly because they still get a lot of freedom of movement and they, like, go through half of it. But still, like, it does work. And you saw Jen specifically counterplay that last game. So smart on his part to, like, not fall for it in the second situation that could have happened.
Yeah, keeping his cool.
Yeah, my man's head is on straight, but so is Venia's percent lead.
Oh, to find his way onto the platform. I like that turnaround.
That was beautiful from Jen. Taking advantage of the fact that Palu has ridiculous run speed herself. I mean, it's not as much as Greninja's, but with the distance gap between them at the start of that, Jen was able to get in position for a whiff punish. That was super cool. Oh! Ah!
Explosive flame?
Crazy! To answer the Shadow Sneak off the stage, super smart here by Jen. And yeah, just gonna run off with another nair. Explosive
And
flame,
he got a
force
jump.
the air dodge. Oh, Jen, though, just hesitating a little bit on that last one.
Didn't want to go for a third nair.
This could still go the way of Venia for the first stock.
I mean, Jen just needs the one grab. Oh, the explosive flame and disadvantage. You see it time and again, and it still works.
Yeah, just putting it in certain spots, man, it makes your opponent have to second guess on they're coming after you.
Venia not phased whatsoever. Immediately take away that stock, brings it to an even game.
This is literally exactly what I expected from this set, man. Game 5, slobber knocker. Both of these guys going back and forth, doing disgusting things.
The difference between this and Xeno is A, it's online, and B, it's not best 2 of 3. Oh! Okay, he didn't get too much off of it. Just a jab.
Yeah, I feel like if he kept his rapid jab going, he could have got a lot more off that. Even though, you know, it looked like jab was pretty much the only thing he was going to end up with. Just keep that A button rolling a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's looking for these up airs, man. You could see just by the way Jen is positioning himself. He's looking to end the stock.
Very
Doesn't
hungry
care if you're
for
at
it.
80, 90.
108. Oh! Stuck
Great
off stage.
traps.
Yeah, and you notice Palu will always throw that explosive flame out there to try to eat a resource, whether it's air dodge, double jump, etc.
Yeah, and burn the time that it takes you to air dodge and like force you to have to recover low. And she's so good if she just slips in there with neutral air, man. Oh, baby!
That was a good call out from Jen. He knew what Venia was sniffing for.
Okay,
try
these
it.
guys playing with fire here.
Jen just trying to get back on stage, manages to do so. Venia still kind of putting on the pressure.
Oh, and the whiff dash attack just gonna get him a fair to the face. All right,
Yeah.
Venia on the verge here now. He's gonna double jump back to safety. Very crafty angle on the up B, just making sure he stays below the edge, doesn't get caught by anything. But wow, Jen evening it right back up with back air. This is down to the wire, folks. Anybody's game.
Jen is getting so much mileage out of these shield bashes, right? Whether it's the back air or dash attack, like just having those guard frames there for a second are really benefiting.
Especially against a character and a player that likes to press a lot of buttons. Venia
the mix-up!
smothering him. 60 right off the bat.
All of that one call out with the air dodge.
Oh, and the down air trading with Palu's Nair.
He even tried to get a conversion off of it too.
Oh, Venia is just not letting him breathe. Okay,
Oh, but the second he committed to the down B, the second he committed to that, all of a sudden things are starting to change. Jen has advantage for a bit.
Oh, he tried to chase him with that up air that almost worked out. He stays on the ledge, waits out the shuriken. Oh, Venia, so close. Jen's life
Oh,
definitely...
cigar.
Oh, his life definitely just flashed before his eyes. Oh, forward tilt off stage, okay. What's the ledge mix-up gonna be?
He's just gonna roll away from the stage. Gets a pivot grab from across the stage. Jen has the potential advantage here. Has him off stage yet again. The ball's in his court. He has to do something. Comes back on with another nair.
Oh, back throw, okay. Jen's been burning the double jump so effectively, but yeah, this time not even throwing the explosive flame out. Oh my god.
He challenged the nair.
Okay.
He's back on the stage. Kind of gets a little bit of fresh air here. Both players at super high percents. Venia has a grab. Back throw. Puts him for stage advantage.
Next one should do it with up. And Venia's looking for
What
it.
happened?
Oh, that's it. I think that's the game. Oh no, he's alive.
He's alive!
Right.
156% on Jen. Living for a prayer. The double, the triple hops coming out from Venia, just trying to bait out when Jen was going to go for the timing on that ledge jump. Gets the back air finally with the final swing. Makes it a 3-2 victory for himself. And we got Venia moving on into winner's final.